Hey everybody, it's Nikki the Baby Whisperer. I'm going to answer this question. This was actually under a video that I made about colostrum and collecting it and kind of my viewpoint based on my, 20 years of experience. This mom said this and I didn't even think about this. I didn't even think like this was something I needed to cover, but I do because it's a good question. She says, so if I'm collecting colostrum right now, can I just give it to them the first couple of days so I don't have to cluster feed? No. No. I need you cluster feeding. And here is why. And big hugs, because this is a good question. Okay? Great question. I need you cluster feeding. Cluster feeding helps your baby learn latch. Cluster feeding helps stimulate your nipple. Cluster feeding is good. We need to do that. And your baby, their most comfortable space is going to be on you. And if you are giving them colostrum through a dropper, we're not practicing suckling. You're just dropping it into their mouth. And that in itself can lead to bad places, right? Because your baby has and needs to have that sucking reflex. We need to practice that. But also, once your milk starts coming in, you need to cluster feed then too. And there's not a real big significant oh, my milk is here until it's been there for a while, right? Because your milk, when it starts to come in, at day 3. It does. Day 3, 4, 5. It's usually not until day 5, 6, or 7 that you're like, oof, I've got milk. You had milk. You were transitioning. But that cluster feeding needs to be done so much. You need to teach your baby lots of things, that you're their source of comfort, you're their source of food, you're their source of love, warmth, all those things. Cluster feeding is so important. Thank you so much for asking this question. I didn't even know I needed to cover this. You guys teach me something new every day. Hope this helps you, Joy. Again, do the cluster feeding. It's important.